Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome to Homemade and Homegrown. My name is Tammy. What a gorgeous day today. Today I'm going to play in the dirt and we're going to plant some flowers. Hi girls, good morning. You've been out browsing around, have you? What's going on? Okay, so hello again. So this is where I'm going to be working today. I've been wanting to do this for years and just really pretty this up, spruce it up with some flowers and flowering bushes and things like that. I got a few things just to get it started, but last year I had put, and the year before actually, I had already pre-planted some hostas, some gladioles, things like that, plus the peony. Now I have a bleeding heart plant flower to plant. And what I'm going to do, instead of tilling all this up and disturbing the new growth right now, what I'm going to do is lay the landscaping fabric and then cut around where the new growth is, and let that let that come up. And then once I've done that, I'm probably going to just put some wood chips down as well. So yeah, it's going to be a big job, but I'm excited to get it started. Well, look at you ladies, loving life. I'm going to lay right here, right where I'm going to be gardening, and watch me work. Okay, so I'm going to start at this end. I'm not quite sure what this flower is, but I'm going to leave her there because I obviously put her there last year. So, yeah. All right, so I'm going to take the landscaping fabric here and start laying it out. This is also another area where the chickens tend to get up underneath, and I have styrofoam under here for insulation, and for some reason they love to eat styrofoam. I don't understand, but anyway, it's bad for them, so I laid this this protection stuff that goes around oil tanks and propane tanks. My husband works for an oil company, so he can get these by the thousands, these pieces. But anyway, so I used that so that they can't get underneath. But I do plan on getting the lattice and putting it there as well, just to keep other animals out of there. Raccoons and skunks and things like that. They like to hide under here. But anyway, so let's see. Now I'm wondering if I should get the rocks out of here first. Yeah, I think I probably should. All right, that's what we're doing first. Okay, these babies are heavy. Put it off to the side. Whew. They've been in here for a while. Oh my God, look at all the red ants. Okay. I think they're red ants. Yes, they are. Hey, girls! Oh my gosh. Look at them all. Okay. This should be interesting. These things sting. One is saving, I see one is saving an egg right there. Okay. Well, you gonna eat those ants? Yep. Look at the rock. For sure, you'd be all over them. Unless you know not to touch them either. Oh, look, there's a big. Geez, they sunk down pretty deep. Oh, we got a June bug already starting. I hate those things, June bugs. Right here, girls. Get it. Oh, a bunch of ants there too. Let me guess, you don't need those? Girls are gonna be around me because of the worms. Get out of there. See what I mean? No. No. It's alright, you don't eat that stuff. What is it with them eating styrofoam? If you know what that's all about, comment below, please. All I picture is that stuff just clogging up their craw or whatever it is. Clogging up their throat. Oh, see, you've got it on your face. In your area, do you have a ton of wasps and hornets this year? Because we sure do. I can't get over them. They're just plastered all over the front of my house here. Whew. Good exercise. Oh, we got a centipede and it just got ate. Girls. Last one. Cut that off. Okay. Go. Now we can get moving on laying down the landscaping fabric. Whew. Need a drink of water first. After that. That's alright, girls. Not a whole lot of treats under the rocks. Oh, beautiful day out today. We're expecting rain for the rest of the week, so that's another reason why I'm doing this. Whew, I can put you down here. Oh, don't I look lovely? Woo. No, get out of there. See? Get. No, you're not eating that. Okay, hopefully you can see. The sun's blaring, so get out of the way. One track mind. Wind, work with me. Okay, so I'll staple I'm using these staples. You can get these at the dollar store. Any dollar store in the spring section or whatever. Okay. Gotta open up the package. I know I'm directly over top of that plant and where these red ants were, so I hope I don't get attacked. They sting. I remember as a kid I used to run into them all the time in the sand pit, my grandfather's place. And before I tie that down, looks like you're right there. So I'm just cutting an X, just enough rooms, or enough so that they can find their way through. Problem is over here, because of the concrete foundation, for some reason, I can't get it any closer than that. Well, I could. I think I'm going to attach this fencing to it too. Just to hold that tight. Okay, so this is the hostas. I have to cut through here. This one spread quite a lot. I put this in 2 years ago. I split it from one of the big ones that I had under my old apple tree that I just took down. If you haven't seen the video of us taking the old tree down, 150, we figure at least 150-year-old tree was taken down. And it was a childhood memory. It's a childhood tree that I used to climb. Okay, this fencing stuff is pulling the pin back out. Okay, so I don't bore you. I'm gonna get this, this landscaping fabric laid out. I'm short a little bit, so I have to go down to the shed and cut up some more and bring it up. So as soon as I do that and I get the landscaping down, the fabric down, I'll bring you right back. Okay, so we've got the landscaping fabric down. That was a bit of a job, but I got it finished. Also, what I decided to do, I decided to take an old tomato plant cage, where are we here? Right there, and stake this peony, I think it's called. These are really big flowers. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called, peonies. If they're not, I'm going to come up there. If you tell me, because I'm not a flower expert, could you please tell me what these are? I think they're peonies. They're a beautiful big pink flower, and but they get so top heavy that they droop. So, and I just feel like it takes away from the beauty. So I decided to just take one of these old tomato cages, and hopefully that should keep them up so we can see how beautiful they are. So I bought a beautiful two-toned rose. Let's see if I can get the information card out here. Look at this. Is that not gorgeous? Can you see that? That is just absolutely beautiful, and I can just imagine yellow with pink tips. So I thought that would look perfect right in the middle. I cut open where the hostesses are, and again I've got another peony. I'm gonna keep calling it a peony until I'm corrected. Last year I put hostas there, peony. Hostas there, peony, to keep it even. And I wanted to do like rose bushes and flowering bushes and things like that in the middle, like in between here. So I think that would look really pretty. I also bought these, I love the leaves on them. Check them out. They're absolutely beautiful. Just the contrast, and you can see the veins and things like that. So these are coral bells. Although it says part sun, it gets a fair amount of sun here. I'm gonna see what these do. But I've got 3 of those to plant, so I thought I could put them kind of in between again. And then I also ordered from Bessie Seeds company a bleeding heart. I absolutely love these guys. They're just so beautiful. So I've got a couple of those inside here, the bulbs, so I've got to get them planted. They come like so. So I'll plant those 2 of them, and then over the weekend I'm going to figure out which flowering bush I'm going to put in between on side by side of the rose bush. I think I've got it planned out properly. I'm really hoping. We'll see how this goes. I had a CBC guy, TV guy, come by, and he noticed that the tree was down. And I said, yeah. He goes, I was going to ask you if I could cut it down. And I said, well, you're a week too late. Got an arborist that came by and asked us if he could. And the CBC guy had the same idea, that he wanted to like make bowls and things like that out of the tree. Because it had these big burrow, I think that's what they're called anyway. They look like a big zit on the tree. But I guess you can cut them out and make little bowls and things like that out of them. So I thought that was pretty neat. Anyway, had a visitor while I was doing the landscaping fabric, and that's what he was asking. I'm going to cut open the areas where I'm going to put the rose bush, and cut open also where these guys are going to go. Don't you just love getting your hands in the dirt? I know I do. Actually, I'm going to put the rose bush in first. I think that would be the smartest thing to do, is to get it centered. Okay, right in the center. I just noticed that the rose bush is called Dream Come True. Very appropriate, considering I'm living out this homesteading lifestyle, which is a dream come true. You gonna say hello to your fans? They're at it with the styrofoam again. Get! No! How am I going to get you guys away from this stuff? Plus I accidentally pulled out one of these bulbs, so I'll have to replant that. I can't believe they just won't let up on that styrofoam. Alright, let's dig. Okay, let's figure out how deep they want me to go. So this is 9 inches. Now dig a hole 12 inch larger than the size of the pot to allow room for growth and drainage. Set the rows in the hole so that the bud union is slightly below level. Okay, so they want me in extreme cold areas, which I have. Position the plant so that the bud union is 3 to 4 inches below. Alright, you're gonna have to get out of that hole. Yep. rocks here blocking my way. Well, the other rock, there's definitely going to be drainage. See if that's 9 inches. Probably not, but oh yeah. I'll just do a little bit more. I will put a bit of black topsoil underneath. You're gonna have to get out of there, girl. These bags are so weak. They rip. Let's get this beautiful baby out without perking myself. These thorns are brutal. There we go. Oops. Sorry, girl. Okay, they want it below this, I guess. I think you're in the way there, girlie. They can't see. Press it in, make it nice and firm, and then I'll put the black topsoil around the top. Stuff is soaked. Okay, I think that is good there. They, like I said, like I read, I should say, they wanted that bud tip underneath. Rose bush is in. I think it'll do well there. I pray, God, that you bless it and that it does well. The hornets and wasps are really bugging me right now. They're just swarming all around me. Okay, so I did what we usually do, Google. Google what these coral bells do. These are preferably, actually from what I just read, they'd rather just, they like more of a shaded area, no more than 6 hours a day of sun. But according to another girl that I just Googled, she has done it in full sun and it's been fine, especially the darker foliage. And this one seems to be what I think she's talking about when it comes to darker foliage. So I think I'm going to put them underneath the things that will give it some shade. And I think that's what will help it. So that's what I'm going to do now. Oh yes, and I forgot that the camera I didn't record, but I was planting also right there my bleeding heart. So I've got one there and I got one over there. Sorry about that. So they have a stem of flower, but it's apparently not the focal point of it. It's the leaves that give it the beauty. Looks like you guys are going closer to the hostas, which they say, according to the Google thing that I just did, they make great companions. So nice contrast to the garden. I'm gonna put one guy here, one in the middle, and one on the other edge. I think I'm gonna have to move this a bit tighter. This landscaping fabric is awesome. It's tough. It's hard to cut. Okay. See any worms in there? Oh, this one definitely needed to come out. Look at it starting to coil. Just something you don't want. Gently separate them a little bit. I don't want to stress them out too much. Go get some of that black soil there. I'll move on to the other two and I'll bring you right back. Okay, there we go. It took me about 45 minutes to put the flowers in and line the rocks back up. I don't know if I'm going to keep the rocks, but that's the border for now. So I don't mind the rustic look. Just I'm not very good at putting rocks together like a puzzle. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some mulch and lay it on top, and we'll be all finished. Okay, 10 bags of mulch. I was hoping to get the black stuff. They didn't have the black stuff, so it's the red cedar. Anyway, it is what it is. So we'll get laying this down now. Hopefully you can see me do this. Okay, so there we go. They didn't, like I said, they didn't have the black stuff, which I wanted, but it still looks good. I just don't like the dye that comes off of these. You know, you get it all over your hands, so I can only imagine, you know, if it's even good for your plants. Hostas here, the coral, what are they called? Coral. Coral bells. So coral bells, so I got 3 of them there. My peony, a bleeding heart, will come up through there. My dreams come true yellow with pink edging rose bush. Not sure what this flower bulb was, but I remember putting it there last year. I found it on the side of the hill here, and I liked the flower, so I just kind of transferred it up here. And then another peony, hostas, and another bell or bulb there. I'm not sure which that one is. Looks like the rain's coming in. We're going to close up shop here until next time. So I better get these chickens off the side of the hill there before they go on the road. Okay, so there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. It has been a lot of work, but I'm sure this is going to pay off real soon. So again, thanks for joining me, and you have yourself a wonderful, blessed day, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. God bless.